The Rockford IceHogs wrap up a 4-game road trip tonight as they travel out to Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines, Iowa to square off against the Iowa Wild. Hello, hockey fans. Joseph Zakshesky with you for the IceHogs Broadcasting Network. Well, before the IceHogs would hop on the bus, we caught up with head coach Jeremy Colliton for the Forest City Diagnostic imaging diagnosis of the game as the IceHogs and Wild get together for the 12th and final time in the regular season. Colliton also touched upon some of the new recruits coming down from the Chicago Blackhawks as the IceHogs will receive 6 players from Chicago just the other day. And, of course, the team's focus going into tonight with their magic number at just 1 point to clinch a Calder Cup playoff berth.
Of course, we know the situation in the standings, but I think the focus is more so on our performance and preparing and making sure our habits are where they need to be so that when we do get in, we'll be ready to win. So that's what we talk about.
Having won the last 2 times you guys saw Iowa, how confident are you guys going into tomorrow night's game?
We're confident because we like how we're playing. Unfortunate result last game. I think might have been actually the best we played on the trip, and we ended up losing. Sometimes it's like that, but they scored in the power play and we didn't. But overall, I liked a lot of the things we did, so we just want to keep that going, and we'll get the wins we need.
What's it like for you to be able to now get a chance to pick from a bigger selection?
Well, it's fun to see those guys back. Enjoyed working with them, and they're a part of what we've done here, and so I think it's fitting that they can help us hopefully make some noise.
How difficult will it be to assimilate those guys back into the team?
I don't think it will be difficult because they've been with us. Ed Sell's maybe the only guy we came in for a couple games, but that's one guy. The rest of the group, they've been part of our team and helped us get where we're at. So I don't see it as an issue.
How good has this stretch been for you guys to have to kind of scratch and claw and kind of be in this battle? Does this kind of make you battle tested a little bit more when you get into?
Yeah, it may. It's forced us to be really good for a long period of time, and the depth of the roster, we had to really, as you say, scratch and claw. We had to win 2-1, 3-2, and I think that was good for us because that's no matter how good you are, no matter how deep you are or strong you are, that's the kind of games you got to win in the playoffs. So even the best teams, they got to grind it out and win by 1 goal and win in overtime. So hopefully we have a little bit of comfort there.
You said it might be a little difficult for Edsel to assimilate. Does it help that you have a background coaching and playing in Sweden?
Yeah, I don't. I guess what I mean by that is he's the only one who hasn't been here all year. So when you think about the group and a bunch of new guys coming in, I don't think it's going to be a big issue. I don't see it being a problem for him either. For me anyway, having coached against him, I know him well. I don't think it's going to be an issue. But as far as the group, too, it's one guy. So I think we have someone who can come in and help you win. Usually that's welcomed.
A bunch of these guys playing their first season in the American League, and now they're getting that playoff taste. Is it cool seeing how excited they are for this first experience?
Yeah, it is. It's a great opportunity. I mean, you don't get a chance every year to play in this type of situation, so you got to embrace it. And I think everyone should be excited, no matter how old or how much experience you have, because you don't get these chances. I'm excited. That's just the nature of the game that you only get so many opportunities to win something. So when you do have the team, you want to take advantage of it. So that's something we're going to talk about because, especially when you're younger, maybe you don't realize it. But we have a chance to have a lot of fun here.
How important is it to have a lot of veteran guys that have been there before in a locker room with so many guys playing their first year?
Yeah, it helps. It's just that ability to, everything's not going to go smooth. It could be down 3-0 in the first 10 minutes. Doesn't mean the game's over. It's or you lose first game or whatever it may be. We want hopefully as a group we have a even-keeled mentality, and you need that to win. So we want to build that starting this week, starting tomorrow. Play the right way, perform at a high level every shift of every period of every game, and then I think we have a pretty good team.
You guys have 4 capable goalies on the roster currently. Any idea of how you might work the rotation?
Well, we've talked about it for sure, but we'll see how the week plays out. We have depth everywhere, so that's a good place to be.
So comparing last season to this season, you started the clean slate. Does it help validate your message a little bit having such a successful season?
I think it validates how hard these guys have worked, and I think we just found a way to get it done here in the second half, and now you give yourself an opportunity to play in big games. That's what we wanted all season. So that's the guys should believe that we have a great team, and now it's up to us to kind of seize the moment.
A big thanks to head coach Jeremy Colliton for the Forest City Diagnostic imaging diagnosis of the game as the IceHogs and Iowa Wild get together for the 12th and final time here tonight. Puck drop just right around the corner. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.